Before I posted my last video, one of the chickens, Annie, she died. She was the one that kind of came with me everywhere and yeah, just hang out. So yeah, it's been really sad. I think actually, yeah, someone mentioned about the feathers, and she was like that when I got her. Apparently, the other chickens, the male, had sort of, yeah, just taken a lot of feathers off of her, and as far as I know, that can affect their immune system because they're quite sensitive if they don't have like a full coverage of feathers. It also turned really hot just when I got them, so maybe she was affected by the heat or something as well. So it might have been like various different reasons that all sort of led to her dying. The other chickens seem okay. I'm doing a little bit of sort of, yeah, checking up on them, making sure that they're okay, and I've given them some like deworming medicine for cats. That's what the vet recommended me. And she also said it's possible to give them like a tiny dose of antibiotics. I might hold off on that to see if someone turns tired and stuff like Annie did. Maybe I'll give them some. But yeah, super sad. Yeah. I thought I would finish the painting in my previous video, but I ran out of paint with only a few square meters left to do. I got the delivery of the paint, it got delivered to my driveway, and that paint has been sponsored by Oddison's Färgmakeri. So in this episode I will finally finish the painting. If you haven't seen my previous videos where I've painted, I might need to mention that I'm using linseed oil paint instead of traditional paint. I'm using linseed oil paint because it doesn't contain anything weird, it's just natural, and other traditional paint contains plastic which pollutes nature, and that I don't want. Annie's last adventure was into the neighbor's property, so I decided to put up a fence. I want to let them roam around as much as possible, but preferably within my property. They seem to love it when they get to walk around freely and eat grass and bugs and stuff, so I want to let them do that whenever I can. Kind of annoying. I guess I don't need to mention I've been totally eaten by mosquitoes in the process. But this is the final one. That's their favorite bed. Maybe because that's the only real big bed that they can access. And yeah, they've totally demolished. Look at that. That was radish. That was my food. Totally demolished all my sweet peas. So I'm gonna try and plant some new ones. And then I'm also gonna put a fence around it. So yeah, that's the last fun they'll have in there. There's some really dark clouds coming in. But afraid it's rain because yeah, I've just painted. So, but I think I should probably move inside before that starts pouring down. Someone commented in one of my previous videos that someone they knew, I can't remember exactly, but anyways, they recommended to put sunflowers next to the chicken coop, and then the sunflowers would drop their seeds and the chickens would eat them, and it also looks pretty. So that's something I thought I would try. It seems like only 4 sunflowers made it, but yeah, it's better than nothing, and I think it would look really pretty if they survive. kind of thought that the chickens would love this job, or helping me out. This is kind of a long-term plan. We'll see how long-term it will be, because now I'm getting quite excited about it, but it's been sort of annoying to maintain the veggie garden because of the grass. So it's kind of hard to like cut the grass around the beds, and yeah, several reasons basically. But I got this idea because it's all gravel under here, so it wouldn't be able to become a nice lawn anyway. And I did that last summer, I think. I kind of removed all the grass on that path in that area. And now I thought I could do the same thing here. And next year move all the garden beds here after this growing season. And then I can have a more sort of, well organized little area here for growing some food. Still have a little bit of painting to do on this side. I think I said it was done. It wasn't quite done. And the sallow is a bit in the way. I'm gonna try and cut it somehow. Actually, I would want to cut all of it, but I don't think it's quite the right time of year to do that. And I'm also a little bit unsure, like I don't want to accidentally kill it, but I think it's quite hardy, like it can handle quite a lot of cutting. So I'm just gonna try and climb up there and see if I can take some of it down. I think that's gonna have to do for now. Yeah, as you can tell from the painting, I can't reach any further. Or I guess I could with a longer ladder, but it's so wobbly. Yeah, once I do get to the top, I'll just cut the little bits that are left then. I don't know how many screws I've dropped in there now. Oh, it's a bit too hot to be working, but it's supposed to rain tonight, so it would be nice to have this up. And yeah. This is in really poor condition. It was actually so rusty, just kind of, yeah, it was easy to take it into two pieces. I'm kind of hoping I can puzzle it together again. Here comes the rain. Oh no. Looks like it's gonna be a good pour down. I'm gonna do the second and probably final coat on this side now. Oh, I think it's pretty windy. But yeah, I mean it looks good, but it's not quite sort of unified. There's a bit of a difference between the old wood and the new, and also now that the wood has shrunk a little bit when it's dried, it has revealed some of the unpainted wood beneath. So it's gonna be good. Second coat. On the front and everywhere else it looks really good from just the second coat, so I think that's gonna be enough. All cleaned up. I'm pretty good at getting paint everywhere, but yeah, with linseed oil soap it goes away quite easily. So yeah, now it's Daniel's turn to get covered in paint. He's gonna help me with the other side. And I have bought a quite exciting tool. It's like one of those sticks with yeah, like a clipper or whatever at the end. So I'm gonna see if I can cut some of the long branches. Pretty fun. Quite proud to have come up with this solution. Daniel is up on the roof I'm gonna put a brush on a stick and then hand it to him, and then he can paint from up there. So yeah, and try not to get too much. Nej, it doesn't fit.
Sitter den kvar bara?
Nej. Nej. Okay. I took just a normal stick, like an actual stick. And yeah, now I'm gonna climb up.
Yes.
Nej! Åh!
Oj. Nej, oj fuck. Sorry.
Åh, herregud, jag har inte skrattat för mycket på stegen. Yay. I have a chicken here who really wants ice cream. That's my ice cream. Super happy to have finished the house. It was something I intended to do last summer, and yeah, then the weather was just too bad, so there was just no chance to do it. It's been such a joy working with linseed oil paint. That's also something that I wanted to do from the beginning. I have tons of stuff coming up, of course. Now I want to use all the leftover wood for the shed, and yeah, that's a massive project as well. Yeah, in my upcoming video I will get some help from Moa Boa. She was in one of my previous videos as well. She also does a renovation, unless you already know. But yeah, she'll come here and help me remove all the asbestos from the roof that has been laying here for almost 2 years now. And then that makes it clear around the shed, so that when I want to, I can start working on that. We'll see when that will be, because there are so much other things I want to do as well. So yeah, I might have to do a little priority list. I also like just winging it and doing what I feel like doing for the day, rather than planning everything. So yeah, that just makes it more fun for me, at least, even if it's yeah, a little bit disorganized at times. That's alright. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. That would be awesome. And yeah, see you soon.